I'm Dewayne.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Dave.
This is the Beer-Bourbon-Breakfast podcast. Yeah. That's what we are.
Is it? I don't know. Is it a question or a statement?
One day we're
I've
going to
just
get
decided
that
to be completely confused when I intro this.
Okay.
right. Let's switch it up every week.
You should just make every statement a question.
Yeah. What?
It's just... Oh, I don't even... I just...
We have breakfast here?
Beer? Bourbon?
Bourbon?
Breakfast?
I don't know.
115 crafts?
I just want to hear you talking that high-pitched voice all the time.
What?
That's the whole episode.
Yeah. That might get old. That'd probably get old pretty quick
Yeah. For me.
for everyone involved.
I'm sure that,
Mostly our listeners.
it's not the listeners. They would
Yeah.
love it. No. Dave could edit it down.
Yeah.
Just me. Or he'd edit the whole thing down so you guys would be like this.
Or raise it up a couple octaves.
Yeah, there you go. Just
know?
turn the
kinda
treble up.
What? Turn my
Turn the
headphones
left
up.
headphone up. So what's going on, fellers?
You know, another day,
Nothing.
living the dream.
I can't stop thinking about these pastries in front of me.
Yeah, man, that was an adventure. I went to so the breakfast this morning is from Tous Jours, a French bakery in the in the Super G supermarket, which is international. International. Yeah. Okay.
Dave's like, I hate all of you.
Yeah. But it's an international supermarket. If you never heard of the Super G, it also has Alley 51 attached to it, which I think we've talked about before, maybe.
Delicious.
But it's like full of Asian cuisine, different places, like a food hall. But I digress.
Yeah.
It was extremely busy. They're not open on Sunday morning, so I had to go get it last night, and it was insane. It was a madhouse. So I hope you appreciate it.
Yeah. I appreciate you and appreciating the pastries.
Yeah, I'm going to try. Yeah.
Was there a lot of husbands in line that looked like maybe they forgot about Valentine's Day?
I don't, maybe there's something to that because there were a lot of people in line, including myself, that had no idea how the line worked.
Even the people behind the counters, like, I don't know, just queue up.
They were kind of, I don't know. They just stood behind the register, were just waiting for people to figure it out. Because it's a little bit of a process. So before you go into the bakery, there's a little station outside where you get a tray and then a piece of wax paper that you put your pastries on. And then there's a little, what looks like a little fridge. You open that and then it's got freshly cleaned tongs in there. So you pull a pair of tongs out. And I was halfway in the line before I realized that was a thing. I looked behind me and I saw people with tongs. I'm like, where did they get these tongs from?
Man.
So I got out of line and then, did an inspection and then figured it out. But I was not the only one.
Assess the scene.
Yeah. But yeah.
No signage or no guy standing there going,
I mean,
hey,
there
man.
were like little written signs. There were little signs. I just wasn't paying attention. That was all on me. But yeah, I was just trying to get in and out. I was so filled with anxiety that I was not looking at signs. I was just trying to get through there. And which when I was in line and figured out what was going on caused me even more anxiety. So I was ready to get out of there. But yeah.
Well, I think that whole place, the food hall and the supermarket and everything is so overwhelming.
Oh, it is.
I mean, in an awesome way. Like,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
and then you add that to the mix.
Yeah.
What Dave's not telling you is at the end of the line, you have to fight a baby.
Okay.
I don't know why, but yeah, it's they added that section there at the end of the line.
Have to punch a baby like on the
And that's
campaign.
this week's Andrew's random ass joke.
Well, it's a
Brought to you
random
by
place.
Liquid Death.
Mountain water.
Kill your thirst.
Anyway, well, thanks
well,
for your sacrifice.
yeah,
though.
you're welcome.
Appreciate
You're welcome.
it. We've been talking about this for a while, so it's pretty exciting.
It's
Well,
delicious.
you also now have the job of explaining to us what we're about to eat.
Yes.
Yeah, so these are all sweet options. They do have savory things too, but I decided to just go with a running theme here. So we got 4 different things. We have a cream cheese pastry, a caramel apple pie, which seems a little light on the filling, but that's all right. The pain au chocolat, There's a little chocolate pastry, almost like a croissant, it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
And then an apple jam Mont Blanc. It's like a little, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like apples all over it. It's like a pastry with apples all over the top. So, yeah.
Just covered in apples. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this is
That's the cream cheese pastry, although I don't see any cream cheese.
It reminds me of like when you go to the gas station and have the cheese, the cheesecake pastries.
Yeah.
They're not cheesecake. They're like more cakey than an actual cheesecake.
Or like a kind of looks like a bear claw to me.
And
too,
that's
with
pretty
the-
much
with
what
the
it
almonds.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of has the flavor.
That's delicious.
It has little almond slivers on the top, a little glaze on the top.
And even a day old is still pretty fresh.
Yeah. I need like 1,100 of these. Man.
Put the whole thing in there. Just put the whole thing in my mouth.
I didn't see any cream cheese, but it definitely has a
Yeah, you can taste it. You just can't see it.
You can taste it.
All right, what's next? Damn, that was good.
Yeah.
So maybe the caramel apple pie is the same way. You know, I had to split this up into fours, so y'all got a piece, but mine looks like it has. I did get an end piece, and I guess I see it on the outside there, right? You see that?
Well, I see mine today.
But I don't see it on the inside. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe it's in there.
Yeah,
I don't
could be. Yeah, it's like a pastry that's it's like a phyllo dough kind of.
So even I saw mine, but now I'm getting even more out of it.
Yeah. Oh damn.
Oh yeah, it's definitely. Yeah, another. Can't really see it, but you can really taste it.
It's a little fun little pocket of
A little surprise.
goodness in there.
It's really good.
Okay.
So far, winners.
I mean, one thing I did notice while I was there picking out stuff is they had someone coming out constantly refilling things. So they were, and this was at like 5 o'clock, and they were just constantly refilling things, making new pastries. So it all tastes pretty fresh.
And they've got another location too on South Boulevard
I think so. Yeah, I think.
near Silver Ramen or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know exactly, but I do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they have another location in the area. So,
Bam.
I guess the third one would be the. I don't even want to
Let's do the
pronounce this. Let's
the chocolate
let's do
one.
the chocolate
Do
one.
the chocolate one.
Chocolate a little more understated in that one, but you can still
Yeah.
still definitely taste it.
It has a certain how do you say je ne sais quoi there.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Mhm.
It's very reminiscent of just a chocolate croissant.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Right. Yeah. Now this last one, that's the serious one.
It's the prettiest one.
Yeah, that was a big one before I cut it into fours.
It's a thick boy.
So you can see
Ooh,
all the apple on the top there.
need to double hand this guy.
Yeah, it's a heavy-handed one. Make a mess.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
I'm not even a big apple pie guy, but that's good.
Yeah, that's really a very flavorful.
It's kind of got like a cream underneath the apple.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So
Man.
it does have. I looked up what's supposed to be on this. It is like a flaky pastry with cream, and then a layer of apples over the top of that.
Yeah, that is excellent.
That's delicious.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's gonna be my new Saturday like tradition. Go get some pastries.
Oh, yeah.
And they serve coffees and teas and all that kind of stuff too. So it really is like a French bakery. It just has everything.
Man, I bet their coffee's good.
Yeah, it probably is. I haven't tried it.
Yeah.
I have to get some next time.
Too bad. It's, closer for y'all, but for me, that's a half hour.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a haul for you guys.
Oh, it's just like in Charlotte. It's like, how far is that? It's about 30 minutes. How far is that? Yeah, about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of a reoccurring theme there. Man, that was delicious. Thanks, Dave.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I'm gonna finish the rest of this off screen, off
Actually,
cast.
I will devour this off.
I kept a little bit of the chocolate. I held that back for what's coming.
I got a little bit of each.
You know,
And I think I'm going to make me coffee when we're done here.
extra hot, black.
Extra hot black. Might run up here to the Circle K.
Man, all you need now is a newspaper.
Oh, my God.
That's a Sunday morning for you right there.
I mean, that sounds awesome, but
Man.
I don't read, so.
Yeah.
I don't read things. Yeah.
I'll just hold it.
I'm just gonna throw that out there. I don't read
What's
anything.
in the news? I don't know.
Something. I don't know.
It's not good.
Stuff. Man, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
call.
Yeah, I was impressed.
We rating them all. We're rating them.
Can we just rate it overall and not give like
Toots
this
de jour.
is too much?
Let's do
Let's
Toots.
rate the Toots de
De
jour.
jour.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
Toots DiGiorno. Oh, man.
I give it 9 frog laughs out of 10.
Frog laughs.
Yeah, you know, the frog.
Yeah, that's all that. Yeah.
I'm going to give it 4 out of 5. Just let's.
You're not gonna.
No.
Oh, just your basic 4 out of 5.
Just a basic 4 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it.
Let me look around.
Look around.
I'm gonna give it 18 Freedom Fries out of 20.
Okay.
All right, that's a
These
good
colors
rating.
don't run.
Good rating. Good rating.
Man.
Hey, hi, how you doing? I'm over here. Yeah,
Say it in French.
I'm
Talk.
No.
I can't. I'll crack up. I'm with Andrew because I don't. The amount of graphics that I choose or not choose to make on these shows usually comes down to how far ahead I start editing these. So I'm giving myself 2 less to have to edit.
Nice.
4 out of 5.
Yep. Nice.
Should I expect
Well done, Dave. Well done.
19 French fries?
It depends on when I get started. If I get started editing on like a Friday casually, I get all the graphics in. If it's Sunday night after I leave here, no, it's not happening.
And you got a graphic of a frog with a
With a
beret on.
I need you guys to come up with more reoccurring bits so I can just hot days, so I can just reuse the graphics I've already made.
All right. Well, Dave,
Cut
at
and
some
paste.
point, say something that requires a hot Dave hot take,
Have a hot take.
and I'll try to remember.
Did you
Freedom.
say hot Dave hot take?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh,
Yes. That's funny.
all right.
Nice. Nice.
I mean,
Let's go with it.
I really wish somebody could go hot Dewayne's hot takes, but that's cool. You know, if you just want to take it for yourself,
Yeah. Yeah.
everybody, that's the hot one.
It's one of those things.
Sure.
I'm just a super intelligent, handsome,
Just a good
successful
old boy.
one.
That's right. Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on to the next one.
All right. What's up next? A beer?
Beer, right?
beer.
All right. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna make
Gotta
producer
save the
Dave talk about this
bourbon
one.
for last.
All right. Yeah, so I was walking through the Costco, like you do, and I saw this on the shelf. This is the Kirkland brand vintage ale. It's a bourbon barrel
Oh, look at
aged
that.
imperial stout. It's made by Deschutes
I love saying that name.
in Oregon.
Deschutes.
Yeah, I guess they're kind of almost not quite as big as like a Sam Adams, like a second tier. You know, like you can find their beer in airports and stuff. You know, like
I got
Pretty sure
a,
there's Deschutes tap rooms in airports.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I got a dad joke.
They have a few.
You got a dad joke.
I got a dad joke.
Okay.
Yes.
Deschutes discores.
Good,
Wow.
good.
Wow.
Hot Dave's hot joke. No graphic necessary.
Yeah, it's 12%. It's Like I said, it's imperial style. It's 9 months aged in non-specific bourbon barrels, and I've already had one. It's pretty good. For considering,
Oh, you got one for home and then one for you.
yeah. For considering it's Kirkland's, that's pretty good.
He's double dipping.
All right. Dare we ask, how much was this?
$10.
It's not bad.
Nice.
Oh,
Comes in a
wow,
box,
that's pretty good.
right? You know,
That is.
like it's. And I think it's partially because you've lowered your expectations. It's Kirkland.
Lowered expectations.
It has it's really stout like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. It's almost like they should call
it's
it
really
stout.
stout-like.
But it's got. I looked around on some of the spots. It seems to be pretty well rated by people that know beer.
Rate things.
Yeah, that rate beer. They don't drink it; they just rate it. It's weird.
Smooth.
They rate it off its
bold,
looks.
complex.
Hey, in the
Yeah.
box, it looks very good.
Enjoy it. I saw it and I thought about this little endeavor that we have here. Like, I got to see what these guys think about it.
Nice. It's got a nice little chocolatiness, some little coffee bits.
Well worth
Yeah.
the entry fee.
$10, man. That's crazy. I'm trying to find out if it has specific barrels, but it just says Kentucky bourbon.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything. Deschutes has a little something on it on their social media or their YouTube or something. Yeah, it didn't. They never said what it was. Just kind of miscellaneous bourbon.
We
Did they
talked
get
about
the?
that in another episode, though, where bigger breweries are never going to say that because it's a blend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did they just get a bunch of used barrels at the Costco in Kentucky?
or the Kirkland brand. Well,
Well,
it's
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
it's Kirkland brand
Yeah.
bourbon barrels.
What?
Yeah.
They would do that, man. That'd be.
I've had Kirkland brand whiskey. It's pretty good. Bourbon.
Does it say where it's distilled, where it actually comes from? Because obviously it's not Kirkland.
You can find out usually pretty easily, and I think it's changed over the years. But yeah,
Whatever the lowest bidder is.
pretty much.
I think their vodka was like Absolute or Kettle One or something.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a big brand. Cheap, and I have had their beer, like their lager. It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But this is, of course, Deschutes makes great beer, especially this style of beer, like stouts and Belgians and that kind of stuff.
My only real critique of this would be that to me it's a little thin.
Well, I think that's where the vintage ale comes in. That's kind of a style on its own.
Yeah.
Saying old school, old stouts weren't, like chocolate bombs or.
Well, yeah, and I don't necessarily expect it to be that. I'm just like the mouthfeel to me. is
Yeah,
a little
I
thin.
can't get behind.
And
that.
you can even look at it and see that it's a little thin, but it still tastes good. I'm not saying it doesn't taste good.
I get straight like stout on the front end, and then more bourbon on the back end. Mm-hmm. I think it's really
As you do.
well balanced. And
You would.
what does it mean?
Yeah, I'm not. Excuse me. I'm not going to choose this over something like the 1050 we did a couple episodes ago. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely something here that's worth $10.
Oh yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
especially, was that 500 milliliters?
And at 12%,
Yeah.
it'll get you drunk.
Sure. Yeah.
You beat me to it. Yeah, this is a 500 milliliter bottle. So, yeah, that's
I like that a lot. That's a good one.
all right. What are we rating this beer?
Well, for me, putting everything into perspective, right? The taste, the price point, and everything, I would give it 8 out of 10 Costco memberships.
Nice.
Man, that's
If it was more expensive, obviously my rating would go down. But at that price, it's pretty good
especially bourbon barrel aged.
Right.
Bourbon barrel aged
for 9 months.
Yeah, that's. I would also give it a 3 out of 5 bourbon barrels. Yep. Sorry, Dave.
Submit applications for the third host. I'm going to give it a 3.5 out of 4. No, 5. I'm sorry. We're doing untapped scale. 3.5 out of 5.
I didn't.
$1.50 hot dogs and soda combo.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Dave, you don't have
You're not getting a graphic
no
for
graphics
that.
on this episode.
Just put a thing at the beginning of it. Please imagine graphics showing up at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
Use your imagination.
We'll start. We'll just print out some and hold them up.
Yeah.
Make Dave's like,
Cutouts. Yeah, I'm gonna go similar to you. I'm gonna go 8 out of 10, but I'm gonna go executive Costco memberships.
Oh,
The black-
big time.
black
Big
card.
time.
Yeah.
It is vintage
Yes.
ale.
Yes.
Big time.
you get 2% back on that too.
I think
that's,
yeah.
Nice.
That's
So this
You get early entry too in that
Yeah,
one, eh?
yeah. And so this is this is less than $10 now
Nice.
with my 2% back.
Oh well, yeah.
Nice. Always looking for a deal.
And you can get in there even earlier to get it. Start drinking it even earlier.
well, you got to combat the shakes.
Yeah.
Well,
I need my Costco vintage ale.
He can there's gonna be people in line waiting for this beer. He can just bypass all of them. Mm-hmm. He can even walk up and go get a slice of pizza, go grab it.
Get your hot dog and soda. Is it still $1.50?
Yeah.
Okay, it's been a while since I've been in a Costco.
And the
so,
chicken's still what, $5? The
Yeah.
rotisserie.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the chicken bake. How much is the chicken bake?
$2.50.
I haven't checked on the chicken bake.
I don't think anybody's ever gotten one of those.
Yeah, I mean,
Just that
to
one
me,
kid.
yeah, he gave it a boom.
Yeah, he gave it a boom.
But for me, presented between the option of a hot dog and a chicken bake, I'd go with the hot dog every time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hot dog.
That's
Hot dog.
that's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer.
I might go slice pizza.
It's like-
Yeah,
it's not a bad
yeah,
choice.
Yeah, that's not a bad choice either.
They got Pepsi on the fountain drinks.
But we can all agree that chicken bake is at the bottom
Yes.
of that
Yeah.
list.
Unless you put a foot long in a chicken bake.
Now that's that's a game changer. That is a game changer right there.
That's
Lizzie
Costco.
Bake?
Wow,
This Costco hack has been brought to you by Dave.
that's a double boom right there.
Yes.
Boom. How many booms did he get? Two.
I love how Dave's going in early and there's like a line out front. He's like, morning, peasants.
Eating my
I'm gonna go get my hot dog chicken bake.
foot long glizzy bake. Just drinking a vintage ale.
Drinking vintage ale right from the bottle and eating the chicken bake with a foot long hot dog weenie in it.
Double hand.
He's pouring it
Double
in.
fist.
He's got poured in an icy cup.
All right, now you have to do that and take
Yes.
a picture of it and send it to us.
Oh, we're videoing that.
Can you run this vintage ale through the icy machine for me?
Just real quick. Just real quick.
That would
just-
be disgusting.
It just hit me. We've been talking about doing remote locations for this. Costco.
do
We
you
don't
think
have
they
to-
would allow that?
We don't have to bring anything.
We can get in
Well, they don't.
early.
But North Carolina they can't sell liquor. So.
Oh, we'll have to do it in South Carolina.
We'll bring,
I'm an executive member, so I think they'll allow it.
Okay. All right. Well, you make the connections.
He just holds the card
Will
up.
do.
we'll bring our own.
It's kind of like the scene in
It's
Wayne's World.
brown bag it.
It's the Wayne's World scene where he's walking around.
That's funny. That's funny. All right. I got to, there's a process for this one.
Oh, did you take the wax off? Oh,
No.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
But
I
that's
know.
going to be easy. It should
Yeah,
be.
Oh, it's got a tie.
Should be.
It's got a,
Might have just jinxed it.
it's one of those kind of deals. But,
Hey, there you
Oh,
go. Yeah,
oh.
it came off real nice.
all right. So,
Almost grabbed my beer glass.
this is going to be, I've been holding on to this bottle for a special occasion, a special Sunday.
Okay.
And today is that Sunday. So this
Sunday fun day?
this is Evan Williams. It's a single barrel vintage. So this is now a Kentucky
This is
exclusive,
the vintage episode.
right? Well, vintage ale, vintage bourbon. You know, it's also the only bourbon in the country that has a vintage. It's I don't really understand that portion at all. I was reading up on it and I was like,
It's a buzzword. Just like that. That's a buzzword.
Oh,
that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Hold on.
Sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry I was talking during the first one. I
One of
apologize.
those things.
it's okay. He replicated it. So.
But yeah, so I've been holding on to this one for a little bit. Actually, 2002 to be honest.
Oh, wow.
2002.
Yeah, 2002.
So it probably should have mellowed out a little bit, huh?
So you've had it for 20-some years?
Well, 22. Sorry.
Okay.
It was about, yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm like, that's what?
Were you even 21 in 2002?
No. But I was still investing in bourbons at that
smart,
point.
man.
Right.
Investing.
Yeah.
Like you've got to return his drunkenness.
My ROI is kidney disease. Those kind of deals.
So you weren't 21 in 2002?
No.
So you're younger than everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I didn't know that.
He's
one of those
just
ones.
turned
I didn't realize
40.
that.
At 41.
Oh, 41. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm at 83.
He's a young buck.
I don't know if I can associate with you anymore.
He knows things we just don't even understand.
Yeah.
His generation. He's like George in Seinfeld. He's like, this Kenny Banya's telling jokes from my generation. We're the same age.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever used a rotary phone before?
Yes.
Okay. Well, then you're okay in my book.
And I know what a phone book is.
Did you have a phone mounted in the hallway, but it had like a 80-foot cord?
That's absolutely. I can remember my grandmother's house. Like, that's.
Were you ever on your computer online and your mom picks up the phone while you're online? Like, Mom, I'm online.
Absolutely. Like Duke Nukem and Hexam.
Yeah.
All right, one last question. What was your AIM account name?
Oh,
I don't even remember that.
God.
I do remember.
Probably.
Yeah, I'd have to say.
I don't remember.
But you had one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a name account.
You've got mail.
Yeah.
Who didn't? I can remember getting the first. It was the 3.5 floppy disks that came with like free 100 hours of AOL whatever, and then that converted over into CDs. I always got those just to get that free online time.
And now it's like CD
Online
drive.
time.
What is that?
Yeah. What's a
Hey.
CD?
Yeah.
Hot days, hot takes. Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Well, so going back to this.
Sorry, I took us off track there. Sorry about that. That was my bad.
So a little bit about this bottle. It was actually it was bottled on 5/5/14. This is barrel number 293, and it was bottled on. It was barreled on 5/5/14. It was bottled on 3/29/22. So yeah, this is like I said, it's a Kentucky exclusive now, which is pretty cool. I got this down at Liquor at the Lake. Shout out to those guys down in Lake Wiley. But a little bit about Evan Williams. The Evan Williams was a Welsh immigrant who founded the first commercial distillery. You ever notice with like distilleries, it's always like they're the first ones in doing something, right?
Yeah, he's
Got to
the
be a first for everything.
commercial.
Yep.
Yeah.
In 1783, and then
Where?
This was in it was in Frankfurt. No, it was in Bardstown on the Ohio River. Yeah, I think.
Speaking of, before we end this episode, let's talk about our trip.
Yep, absolutely.
Up on the trip.
So then the brand, kind of went away for a while, and then it was actually, rebirthed or reintroduced by Heaven Hill in '57. Evan Williams is the second largest selling bourbon whiskey in the U.S., but this one is it's 86.6 proof. It's a mixture of the mash bills, like 78% corn, 10% rye, and then 12% barley. So it was aged for 7 years and 11 months. Right.
Wow, 7 years. Holy shit.
I'll say this: it smells like it's got some heat on it, but you don't taste it. It's very smooth.
I'm trying to lock down that smell.
Ooh, that smell.
Can you tell me that smell?
I think the smell you were thinking of is rubbing alcohol.
No.
Oh no, it's not.
Maybe a little astringent, but astringent. Is that how you say it?
Astringent.
Yeah.
You could dry out your oily skin with it.
But it is super smooth.
It is. It really is.
There's a lot of bourbons that you're like, oh, I can like smell like tobacco and like cherry notes, and no, this one just
It smells to me. It smells like straight heat.
like
But
yeah.
but then when you taste it,
Is that an 80s cop show?
It was with
Straight Heat.
It was with
Judge Reinhold and
Eric LaSalle.
Eric LaSalle. I have not heard that name in a long time. Did he do anything other than
No.
ER and Coming to America?
no, not that I know of.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a blank on that one.
Don't start.
But
Don't start Coming to America stuff. Don't even start on that.
But with every 80s cop show, you got to have a funny guy and an action guy, right?
Yeah.
So Judge Reinhold will be the funny guy.
Yeah, and then the action guy would be
Eric LaSalle.
no, he would not be the action guy.
Making this
You
work.
know, I do remember at some point, because you lived with us for a little while, and we lived with you for a little bit, you had Eric LaSalle posters in your house.
I mean, who
Big
did
Eric
This
LaSalle guy.
all comes okay.
Big Eric.
Yeah,
Big Eric
they,
LaSalle.
they were made out of velvet.
Send in anybody listening. So send in your thoughts on who should be the action portion of our
What is that?
Straight Heat.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite part of Straight Heat was that the police captain was a puppet, voiced by Dave Coulier.
That makes sense.
Was
Like
there somewhere where it made of wood?
to get this under control.
And then whoever the action guy is, and it's a little different, but man, I'm about to retire.
Yeah. Well, now this is sounding more like just the premise of Last Action Hero with a different cast.
Yeah. Wow, that's a
And if you've never seen Last Action Hero,
don't bother.
no, you should watch it.
Actually, it's not a bad movie.
It's dumb fun, but it is a lot of fun.
It's dumb fun.
It's dumb fun.
So back to the bourbon.
Yeah.
So
Am I wrong in saying that
Yes.
Evan Williams,
Oh, sorry.
if I'm speaking, I'm wrong,
Yeah.
had gotten kind of has gotten lumped in with your Jack Daniels, your Wild Turkeys, your like
yeah,
cheap,
but
which it is. I mean,
Your Kirkland brands.
Your
Yeah.
Kirkland brands. Oh, how dare you, sir?
well, I mean, for this being aged as long as it has, I think I paid $30 for this.
Well, and I bring that up because of that, but also because our
wow,
house
that's
bourbon here at 115 Craft, 115 Main Street, McAdenville, North Carolina, serving craft
All of
beer,
your
wine,
alcoholic and non-alcoholic needs.
You like alcohol? We got it.
You like non-alcohol?
Yeah, you
He's
like
got it.
THC? We got that.
Yeah.
We get you high. Anyway, our house bourbon is Evan Williams bottled in bond,
Yeah.
which is, I mean, pretty damn solid.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
it's a staple in my place. I mean, I think it's great quality for the money. I mean, it's
It's good for the money. It's good for it's easy access is a big thing to us because we go through a lot of it. So I wanted to be ancient age originally, but that's getting hard. That secret's out.
well, and also it's one of those things. If like you wanted to use it in a cocktail, you wouldn't be like, ooh, like I'm doing a disservice to this by using it in a cocktail.
Oh, also, I spent too much money on this to be mixing it with something.
Well, we buy it the big format too, the 1.75, $5. $5 for an ounce and a half pour.
Boom.
I mean,
It's damn good.
Yeah.
For I think for the money.
so
yeah,
I'm just saying,
$30. That's
yeah, overwhelming.
Yeah.
I've been more and more impressed with Evan Williams. I can remember making fun of somebody we know
Oh yeah.
for doing shots at like 5:30 in the morning.
They shouldn't be made fun of. They should be like, "Do you need help?
well,
Are you okay?"
We were involved.
Yes.
We were involved.
Yeah.
And we were smoking a hog, a pig.
If we weren't
Okay,
involved,
I got you.
that
Well, that's
conversation-
that. Well, if you're smoking something, that is the one
Dude, by
time
that
that's
pig
okay.
was done, we were done. We were roasted. We were smoked. We were beyond
Yeah.
They
done.
fell asleep in a foldable chair at one point. Like it was.
You need something to get you through the night.
And that was Evan Williams, Green Label. So that's just the 3 years.
Yeah, something like that. Or
I know.
was it the Black Label?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, all right.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
5:30 in the morning.
much.
It's kind of.
I remember doing shots, and I remember eating pig head.
Yeah, that's.
Head.
Pig
Move
head.
it. No.
Okay.
But so I think Evan Williams. I mean, it's a slept on deal. But I'm a fan.
Yeah, especially for $30. Like that's and it was aged for
Almost 8 years.
Yeah, wow. Yeah,
Is the Evan Williams distillery still in Bardstown?
Well, it is now a Heaven Hill product. So Heaven Hill actually makes
Oh, Heaven Hill's a cool spot.
it. Yeah.
They're in Bardstown, right?
yeah.
Okay, well.
We'll have to hit it up when we're there in a
That's a
couple
good
of months
lead-in.
or a month and a half.
It's a great
Not
lead-in.
even. Yeah, a month and a half. Yeah.
All right. So we want to talk about that?
Yeah, we'll just kind of a little bit. We're gonna do some on-site recordings.
on-site.
On-site. We're going to Kentucky at the end of March. The 4 of us.
Whoop.
Guys, night out.
Guys, weekend out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
weekend.
so look forward to that. We don't really know specifically where. We're shooting for Castle and Key.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll try to set something up while we're there. Do it on location.
Yeah.
Not live though.
But we're staying in Bardstown, and the house. I don't remember how close it was, but like
It was right next to a distillery, and
right.
the rick houses are like right on the side of it. Like you're out in the backyard, and there's a rick house right there.
So I was like, at the very least, we could record an episode in the backyard with the rick house in the background.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But yeah, we're going to try to do some distilleries, and we got some on-site stuff in the works. I'm working on doing something at Muddy River and Cramerton here near town, and
Shout out to those guys.
maybe Keepsake Brewing when the weather warms up. But yeah. So look forward to that.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Yeah,
Our-
the way that our release schedule works out, this episode's probably coming out right around when we're there. We just got back. So,
Okay, cool.
Just
Our 20 listeners will love
Yes,
that.
they're gonna
Do we have 20? Wait,
Whoa. We're up to 20
are
now?
we too high?
Whoa.
Was that too high of a number?
Dave, shoot for the
sorry.
moon is all I can say.
All right, there you go.
21.
It's about, I think if you add up everything, YouTube and all the apps or whatever, it's pushing about 100.
Really? Wow.
It
that's
really
surprising.
fluctuates. I mean, some episodes are like 50, and then some might be, I think one went over 100 if you added it all together.
Over 100.
And one of the apps doesn't actually even give you a count, I don't think, so it's hard to say.
Okay.
But just so
Impressive.
you know, I mean, hey.
Hey.
If you can watch us on YouTube, you can listen to us on all the apps pretty much.
Yeah.
You can even tell Alexa, hey, listen to the Beer-Bourbon-Breakfast podcast.
Yeah.
Everybody at home is just like, that son of a...
Alexa!
yeah, you did that on an episode, and I was watching it on the TV in the living room, and my Alexa started playing.
Yeah, same. I had the same. I was watching in my bedroom, and I had a Echo in there, and when you did that, it started playing.
We need to, as a whole, as a society, we need to come up with like a nickname for that that's not going to set her off.
I always just
Yeah.
refer to her as A.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if we if we could get that into the,
Can't you change it to set it up like as computer?
you could mine
Or
the
Echo.
One of ours is Echo. It has 5.
And
or
now we're
6
setting off other people's.
Echo, play the Beer-Bourbon.
Hey, Siri.
Hey, what was the Odessa?
Yeah.
Man, if
I don't
you-
know about that.
If you have, I don't. Not a lot of people know about that skit as an SNL skit about
Hilarious.
Alexa for old people, and whether it'll answer to anything
pretty
that's
funny.
even
Yeah.
close to the name.
Odessa, what's the weather outside? 70 degrees. I don't know about that.
Odessa.
Who them kids?
Who them kids?
What them kids
They're
doing?
just kids playing. I don't know about that.
I don't know about that. It's one of those things.
Yeah, it's pretty hilarious.
That's
What Odessa? Turn up the thermostat. It's already 100 degrees in here.
Yeah,
chilly.
My favorite one is Keenan. Elisa, how many did old Satchel strike out last night? Satchel Paige is dead.
What?
They say,
What?
I don't know about
I don't know about that.
I don't know about that.
and they'll say it'll listen to you tell your stories.
Not to be too racy, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell. My favorite is
Racy.
I know where he's going.
Hey, if you may just not even want to say it.
it's a white guy, and he goes, "Odessa, play black jazz, playing Chad.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that.
That's a good sketch.
Yeah.
I think we can.
Well, now that we've reenacted the whole skit,
Don't watch
you don't
it.
really
Don't
need
even
to watch
bother.
it. That's it. Pretty
I
much.
think we did a better job.
Yeah.
Yeah. No costumes or anything, but
All right.
Anyway.
Well,
anyway.
I think that is that.
Who's calling?
Lauren Michaels.
Oh yeah. I need you to stop reenacting
You
our
guys are going to have
skit.
a lawsuit.
All right. Is that it? Are we done here?
I
Are we
think
done
so.
here?
Well, I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to push.
Legally, I think we're
business-wise.
done. Yeah.
Well, you did throw in the 115 craft.
I
You wanna
always
that
throw it
one
in. I
more.
try to work it
Find
in
some way to.
organically.
Yeah.
It's one of those things,
Yeah, come in for, I don't know, we start up the slushy machine. So
Oh yeah. What is in there right now?
right now it's froze.
Okay. I thought it was sweet tea. I mean, that's what it looks like.
I mean, that would that be that bad?
No, not really.
With a shot of bourbon
slushy
in it?
tea.
So we got froze in there now. I'm gonna get the other side going here in the next couple of days, probably with a rum runner. But very soon we will do Cheerwine bourbon slushy.
Oh,
Nice.
Big hit last year.
I didn't get to try that last time, so I have to.
Yes.
I think we're gonna have
Delicious.
it not all the time, but we're gonna have pretty consistently this spring and summer because it was a big hit, and I've got a ton of Cheerwine syrup.
All right.
So,
Nice.
Let's do it. It's one of those things.
so
All
yeah,
right.
check out 150 Craft.
All right. So
All right, well,
signing off. All right. Signing off.
Are we?
are we?
I don't know that. I
yeah.
think so.
Yeah, I think we're pretty close to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So anyway, signing off. This is Dewayne,
And it's still Andrew.
And this is Dave.
and this has
Sweet.
been another episode of the Beer Bourbon Breakfast Cod.
Triple
Cod
B.
Path?
Triple B.
The Cod Past.
The cod pass. What?
Cod Pass. And we're done.